Have you ever felt like you were just one prayer away from a miracle? It's easy to feel overwhelmed when life isn't going the way we want. But what if the answer to your prayers was already waiting for you? Imagine having a direct line to a loving and powerful intercessor who's been known for centuries for performing miracles in the lives of her devotees. That's exactly what you're about to experience with Our Lady of Aparecida. It might sound too simple or even unbelievable, but sometimes the most profound changes happen when we least expect them. If you're struggling with health issues, emotional burdens, or financial difficulties, this prayer could be the turning point. Our Lady of Aparecida has helped countless people find peace, healing, and restoration, and she's ready to do the same for you. You don't need to wait for a perfect moment or a perfect prayer. All you need is faith, a few simple words, and the willingness to believe that a miracle is within reach. So why not take a step today? Join us as we pray with devotion and trust, and let Our Lady of Aparecida's intercession bring you the peace and miracles you've been longing for. This is your chance to experience the divine power of prayer in a way that's both accessible and transformative. The miracles are not just a story. They are real, and they're waiting for you to claim them. Ready to experience a miracle today? Let's begin. When you discover a place where faith feels alive and personal, it's like finding a hidden treasure. The Bible Angels channel was created for those seeking that connection, a sanctuary for believers to deepen their faith and devotion. Imagine having a space dedicated to exploring the powerful bond between the angels, the Bible, and the prayers that move mountains. That's what this channel offers, a journey where every prayer, like the one to Our Lady of Aparecida, becomes a tool for transformation. It's not just a channel, it's a community. Ever felt like your prayers were hitting a wall? We get it. And that's why we're here, to guide you in unlocking their true power. The Bible teaches us that faith, the size of a mustard seed, can move mountains. Now, what if you had the right words to amplify that faith? Here, you'll learn prayers rooted in scripture and devotion, designed to bring clarity, hope, and strength to your life. Together, we'll discover the unmatched beauty of connecting with the divine. Through stories, teachings, and powerful prayers, the Bible Angels brings a fresh perspective on how to live a spiritually rich life. Take, for example, the prayer to Our Lady of Aparecida, a simple yet profound invocation that has touched countless hearts. This isn't about ritual for ritual's sake. It's about experiencing the joy of seeing prayers answered, whether it's in the form of healing, guidance, or newfound strength to face life's challenges. And it's not just about what you hear, it's about what you do. When you engage with the content, you're not just a passive listener, you're an active participant in your spiritual growth. Picture yourself starting your day with a prayer to Our Lady of Aparecida, feeling her maternal presence as you tackle life's obstacles. Every word you utter is a step toward the miraculous. We also want to make it personal. Have you ever shared a moment of prayer with someone and felt the power of collective faith? By engaging with the channel, liking videos, commenting, and sharing, you're part of something bigger than yourself. It's like building a spiritual network, one prayer at a time. This isn't about going through the motions, it's about forming bonds that make your faith stronger. Faith isn't just about believing, it's about living it. And here, we believe in walking the talk. From sharing the ancient wisdom of the Bible to the practical steps of inviting angels into your everyday life, this channel equips you to make spirituality a part of who you are. When you pray with us, it's not just about words, it's about transformation. By the end of your time here, you'll realize that prayer is less about asking and more about receiving. It's a two-way street, and Our Lady of Aparecida is ready to meet you halfway. So what's stopping you? Let's take the first step together and uncover how a simple prayer can lead to extraordinary results. And this is just the beginning. There's so much more to explore. Why do we pray? Sometimes it's in moments of pure joy, but often it's when life feels heavy and we're searching for light. This prayer to Our Lady of Aparecida is crafted for those very moments. For when you're seeking immediate miracles in health, emotions, spirituality, or finances. Imagine lifting your burdens to a loving mother who listens without judgment. Through this prayer, you're not just asking, you're opening the door to divine possibilities. Think about this. How many times have you wished for an instant breakthrough? Maybe it's a health crisis or a financial setback that feels insurmountable. The beauty of this prayer is in its simplicity and power. It's not about grand gestures. It's about heartfelt words and unwavering trust. Like planting a seed, you might not see results instantly, but with faith, the miracle will grow. Consider the stories of those who've seen miracles through this prayer. There's Maria, who prayed for healing and found the strength to undergo a life-saving surgery, or João, who asked for guidance and discovered a new career path when he least expected it. These aren't fairy tales. They're living proof of the power of devotion. And that same power is within your reach. Sometimes we hesitate to ask for miracles because we think they're too big or that we're too small. But the Bible reminds us, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find. This prayer is your chance to align your hopes with God's will, trusting that no request is too great for the intercession of Our Lady of Aparecida. What's weighing on your heart today? Prayers like this aren't just words, they're a declaration of faith. They're a way of saying, I believe that my situation can change. Whether it's peace in your home, healing in your body, or clarity in your spirit, this prayer is a lifeline. But remember, faith without action is incomplete. Begin the prayer, yes, but also take the next steps toward your miracle with courage. And don't forget, miracles often show up in unexpected ways. Maybe you're praying for financial stability, and instead you receive an opportunity to learn something new. Or you're asking for emotional healing, and a long-lost friend reaches out. When you pray, stay open to the unexpected blessings Our Lady of Aparecida may send your way. So, if you're ready to invite change into your life, this prayer is your starting point. But it's just the beginning. In the next moment, we'll explore why Our Lady of Aparecida is uniquely powerful as an intercessor. Her story, her love, and her miracles will deepen your understanding of what it means to trust in the divine. Our Lady of Aparecida isn't just a figure in the faith, she's a living testament to divine love and intercession. Known as the Patroness of Brazil, her story begins humbly, with fishermen pulling her broken image from the Paraíba River. What followed was nothing short of miraculous. Their empty nets overflowed with fish, a sign that her presence brought abundance. It's a reminder that even when we feel broken, grace can restore us. Think of her as a mother who never stops caring. Like any loving parent, she's there to guide, comfort, and protect, especially in our darkest hours. When life's storms leave you feeling lost, her maternal love is a lighthouse, pointing you back to safety. This prayer to Our Lady of Aparecida isn't just a request. It's a conversation with someone who deeply understands your struggles and wants to help. Her miracles aren't confined to history books. Devotees share countless testimonies of her intercession in their lives. A young woman, for instance, prayed for strength to overcome addiction and found herself surrounded by a supportive community. A father struggling to provide for his family discovered unexpected opportunities after asking for her guidance. These stories are proof that her reach extends to anyone who calls upon her with faith. The Bible tells us about the power of intercession, how others can pray on our behalf, amplifying our petitions to God. Our Lady of Aparecida does just that. She takes your prayers and presents them with the same care and devotion she showed during her earthly life. Imagine having someone so close to the divine advocating for your needs. It's like having a heavenly ally in your corner. Her role as the Patroness of Brazil also speaks to her ability to unite people. In a country marked by diversity, she's a symbol of unity, hope, and faith. Whether you're Brazilian or not, her message transcends borders. She reminds us that faith connects us all, no matter where we're from or what we're facing. In her presence, differences fade, and what remains is the shared human experience of longing for the divine. If you've ever felt unworthy of a miracle, consider this. Our Lady of Aparecida doesn't judge your past or your imperfections. Her love is unconditional, meeting you exactly where you are. She doesn't ask for perfection, only sincerity. When you pray to her, you're placing your trust in someone who sees your potential and believes in your worth. This is why she's the focal point of this prayer. Her maternal heart, her history of miracles, and her closeness to the divine make her the perfect intercessor for your needs. And as you pray, you're not just asking for her help, you're stepping into a legacy of faith that has transformed countless lives. But prayer isn't just about asking, it's about action too. In the next section, we'll talk about the rituals and steps to make this prayer truly powerful. Prayers are powerful, but when paired with intentional actions, their impact can be extraordinary. That's why we encourage you to do more than just listen. Engage. Imagine the ripple effect when thousands of people comment, "Our Lady of Aparecida, perform a miracle in my life," on this video. Each word typed is an act of faith, a shared declaration that unites hearts across the world. Faith grows when it's nurtured, and small actions can make a big difference. Liking the video, for example, isn't just a gesture, it's a way of spreading devotion to others. Think of it as lighting a candle, not just for yourself, but for someone who might stumble upon this prayer at the perfect moment. One click can be the spark that leads someone to their own miracle. Sharing is another act of faith that amplifies this prayer's reach. Picture this. You share the video with a friend who's been silently struggling, and it becomes the answer they didn't know they were seeking. The Bible speaks of being a light to others, and sharing is one of the simplest ways to live that calling. By doing so, you're not just a viewer, you're a messenger of hope. Interacting with this prayer isn't about superstition or ritual for ritual's sake. It's about aligning your actions with your faith. When you leave a comment or share the video, you're saying, "I believe this prayer has the power to change lives, starting with mine." It's a bold declaration that you're ready to receive the miracles you're asking for. Think of it this way: every like, comment, or share is like joining hands with others in prayer. Even if you're physically alone, you're spiritually connected to a community of believers, and there's power in that unity. Jesus himself said, "For where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there am I with them." Imagine the strength of thousands gathering virtually to pray together. Practical example? Take a moment now to type your own prayer in the comments. Be specific. If you're praying for healing, write it down. If it's financial help, name it. Putting your needs into words is an act of faith, showing that you trust Our Lady of Aparecida to intercede on your behalf. It's not about crafting perfect sentences, it's about speaking from the heart. This is more than a video, it's a movement. Each interaction builds momentum, turning individual prayers into a wave of collective faith. And as you engage, you're preparing your heart to fully embrace the structured prayer we'll dive into next. It's not just about asking, it's about entering into a sacred rhythm that aligns your spirit with God's plan. When it comes to prayer, having a clear structure can make all the difference. It's like a roadmap, guiding your thoughts and emotions as you connect with the divine. This prayer to Our Lady of Aparecida begins with foundational prayers, the Our Father, Hail Mary, and Creed. These timeless words anchor us, drawing us into the heart of our faith while preparing our souls for a deeper connection. Each part of the structured prayer has its own significance. The Our Father reminds us of our relationship with God as His children, emphasizing trust and dependence on His will. The Hail Mary invokes the Blessed Mother, calling upon her grace and intercession. And the Creed is a declaration of belief, a way of saying, "I stand firm in my faith." Together, these prayers form a spiritual armor, protecting and empowering us as we pray. After these traditional prayers, the specific plea to Our Lady of Aparecida takes center stage. Here, you're encouraged to speak directly to her, laying your requests at her feet. Whether it's health, finances, or emotional peace, this is your moment to pour out your heart. Use simple, sincere words. This isn't about eloquence, but about authenticity. Picture yourself sitting with her, like a child sharing their worries with a loving mother. For those who may feel overwhelmed or unsure where to start, here's an example. Our Lady of Aparecida, I entrust my challenges to you. Please intercede for me, bringing healing to my body, peace to my mind, and clarity to my spirit. Guide my steps and open the doors I cannot open on my own. I trust in your love and care. Let these words inspire you, but don't hesitate to make the prayer your own. Repetition is key to this structured prayer. The Bible tells us to pray without ceasing, not as a way of pestering God, but to deepen our connection with Him. As you repeat these prayers daily, you'll find your faith growing stronger, your worries lighter, and your hope renewed. It's not about a magic formula, but about creating a sacred habit that transforms your heart and life. Another beautiful aspect of structured prayer is how it brings peace to the mind. In a world filled with chaos, having a routine of prayer can be an anchor. Start each morning or end each day with this prayer to Our Lady of Aparecida. Light a candle, find a quiet space, and let the words guide you. Over time, this practice will become a source of strength and solace. This structured approach ensures that your prayer is not just a fleeting moment, but a meaningful act of faith. As you pray, you'll begin to feel the power of intercession working in your life. And that leads us to an important question. What kind of miracles can this prayer invite into your world? That's exactly what we'll explore in the next section. What makes intercession so powerful? It's the act of having someone else pray on your behalf, adding their voice to yours. When you turn to Our Lady of Aparecida, you're inviting her to intercede for you, amplifying your prayers before God. She's not just a listener, she's an advocate, presenting your needs with the same love and care she showed during her life. Think of her as a bridge between your heart and heaven. Her intercession goes beyond simple petitions. It's about protection from unseen dangers and guidance through life's uncertainties. Imagine starting your day with this prayer and feeling shielded as you navigate challenges, whether it's a tough decision at work, a health scare, or tension in relationships. It's not just about avoiding harm, but about walking in divine favor and wisdom. This prayer is a powerful tool for overcoming personal challenges. Picture a young mother struggling to balance her responsibilities, praying for patience and strength, or a student facing self-doubt, asking for clarity and confidence. When you pray with faith, you're not just seeking solutions, you're opening yourself to transformation. Our Lady of Aparecida's intercession brings grace into the most complex situations. One of the greatest gifts of her intercession is the blessings it brings into specific areas of your life. Take work, for example. Maybe you're praying for a promotion or the courage to switch careers. Or perhaps your concern is health, and you're asking for healing or guidance to the right treatment. Whatever the area, her prayers have a way of opening doors and providing opportunities that might otherwise seem out of reach. Spiritual life is another realm where her intercession shines. If you've ever felt distant from God or struggled to maintain a prayer routine, turning to Our Lady of Aparecida can reignite that connection. Her presence brings comfort, and her prayers guide you back to the peace and purpose found in faith. She's like a spiritual mentor, gently steering you toward God's plan for your life. Her intercession also reminds us that miracles often come in unexpected ways. You might pray for financial stability and receive a chance to develop new skills instead. Or ask for healing and find a new sense of peace even before your situation changes. These moments are reminders that God's timing and ways are perfect, and Our Lady of Aparecida's intercession aligns your prayers with His will. When you trust in her intercession, you're not just asking for help, you're stepping into a partnership with heaven. And as you experience the blessings of her prayers, your faith deepens, creating a ripple effect that touches every part of your life. In the next section, we'll dive into how this prayer engages the heart, offering comfort and hope in life's most challenging moments. Prayer is more than just words. It's a conversation that touches the soul, a way of connecting with something greater than ourselves. When you pray to Our Lady of Aparecida, you're not just reciting a script, you're opening your heart and trusting in her maternal love. There's something deeply emotional about calling on a figure who is known for her compassion and ability to respond to the cries of her children. This prayer is designed to stir emotions and provide comfort. In times of struggle, when fear or doubt seems overwhelming, turning to Our Lady of Aparecida is a way of saying, "I trust in you." Think about how comforting it is to know you're not alone, that someone is actively interceding for you. Her love doesn't just soothe, it empowers, offering the strength needed to keep going, even when the road ahead looks tough. In difficult moments, we often feel like our prayers are small or insignificant, but Our Lady of Aparecida teaches us that no prayer is too little. Whether you're praying for a breakthrough in your career, healing in your body, or peace in your home, she listens to every request with the same care. It's like having a mother who never tires of helping, always attentive to your needs and ready to provide what's best for you. Consider how this prayer could change the way you face your challenges. If you've been struggling emotionally, feeling like you're at the end of your rope, turning to Our Lady of Aparecida could be the moment that shifts everything. The prayer isn't just about asking for help. It's about recognizing that even in the hardest times, you're supported by a divine force greater than you. Emotional engagement also comes from the act of faith itself. By praying and trusting, you're expressing hope that things will improve. It's this kind of faith, even in the face of uncertainty, that allows miracles to unfold. Our Lady of Aparecida's response isn't always immediate, but her presence is always with you, offering peace and courage. As you journey through life, there will be moments where you feel drained, overwhelmed, or hopeless. But the light of Our Lady of Aparecida is there to remind you that even in darkness, there's hope. Her maternal love can heal wounds that are invisible, restore peace to your heart, and bring clarity to your mind. In the end, prayer isn't just about receiving, it's about being transformed by the experience. Now that we've discussed the emotional depth this prayer offers, it's time to invite you to take the next step in your faith journey. In the next section, we'll talk about how you can share this message and invite others to experience the same transformation. Now that you've experienced the power of prayer and intercession through Our Lady of Aparecida, it's time to take action. Prayer is the foundation, but your engagement is what brings it to life. This isn't just about watching a video or listening to words, it's about living out your faith. So if this prayer has touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself, share it. Invite others into this circle of faith and watch as the power of collective prayer works miracles in their lives as well. But don't stop there. This channel is a space for continual growth and inspiration. Subscribing isn't just about getting notifications. It's about being part of a community that supports one another through prayer and devotion. When you subscribe, you're not only receiving blessings for yourself, you're becoming part of something bigger, a movement that spreads love, faith, and hope across the world. Engagement doesn't end with a like or comment, though those are powerful actions. As you dive deeper into this channel, share your own stories of faith and miracles. What have you experienced through the prayers of Our Lady of Aparecida? When you share your testimony, you're building up others' faith, showing them that they too can experience transformation through prayer. We all have the potential for miracles, and often it's through the support of a community that those miracles manifest. So join in, not just as a viewer, but as a contributor. Engage with the content, share the prayer, and become part of a legacy of faith that has touched countless lives. Remember, the power of prayer grows when it's shared. It's a simple yet profound action, liking, commenting, sharing. But when done with intention, it becomes a channel for even more miracles to flow. Our Lady of Aparecida is waiting to intercede for you. And now, it's time for you to take the next step. So subscribe, engage, and share the message of faith. The miracles are already on their way, and this community is here to help you welcome them into your life. Will you take the next step and join us on this journey of transformation? Now that you've learned how to invite miracles into your life through prayer, it's time to take action. The power of Our Lady of Aparecida's intercession is real, and it's available to you right now. What are you waiting for? Do you believe that miracles are possible in your life? Reflect on the areas where you need divine intervention and take that first step by praying with all your heart. Remember, faith isn't just about asking for help. It's about trusting that the answer is already on its way. As you share this prayer with others, you're not only spreading hope, but actively creating a community of faith. Together, we can witness the power of collective prayer and the miracles that follow. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving these prayers and messages of inspiration. Don't miss out on future opportunities to strengthen your faith and witness the incredible transformation that prayer can bring. And make sure to activate notifications so you never miss a moment of this spiritual journey. What miracle are you believing for today? Share your prayer in the comments, and let's support one another in faith. The power of prayer is a beautiful gift, and it's time to embrace it fully.